berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run. This is Rachel Tootin.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Lawrence will throw. Quick slant to Brown.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Easy. Read him, 24. These are 24. Hey, Soko.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body rolls all game long and finish it with uppercuts.
Brian Thomas.
24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Howard. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Rip, 23, 11 at gun.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Ready? Hey, go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up. Lawrence here, the ball is free. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
All right, let's go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, run.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jags have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns, Charles. A great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Howard now throwing to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Howard. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for 19 and a 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
And it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, Howard.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, go!
Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he is caught by Hunter. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Hey, hey, hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, Parker, funny how it looks like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Howard from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this 1st half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And this is going to be intercepted. He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The bootleg. Howard. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They'll look to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake. Howard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Jaguars 28, Steelers 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They revert. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point attempt to follow here. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted.
Logan Cook. to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that's going to be incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he goes out right around the 39.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Howard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Howard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Howard. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, remember Seattle, Denver, Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you don't rap to pay the bills.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
That's the score. Jaguars 63. Steelers 14. Logan Brooks to kick off for the
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's...
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They will zoom past that number there. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Looking to throw. Howard. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a... And in for the Steelers, touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kicker on for the point after.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Steelers 21.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Pushing his way through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Red on red.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Now inside the 25.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Bashir Turton,
59 yards.
and the Jaguars have got it on cruise control.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Steelers 21.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Metcalf motions left.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1.
All right, let's go. It's on.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down to about the 37.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Hey, tomato. Done.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This now a 3rd and 4.
Hey, go. Hey, so go. Hot. Here we go.
Going back to the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1 yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
For the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.